Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope everyone is doing well. Today is 1st of May 2025. I posted my first YouTube video on 1st of February 2025, which means it has been 3 months since I started YouTube. So I thought instead of having my regular YouTube videos, let's have a summary of what my experience has been in the first 3 months, where I'm heading up to, what my experience has been, and just to say a big thank you. That thank you will be coming throughout the video, every video, because honestly, this is not what I was expecting. For 8 years, I have been on the other side of the camera, taking amazing perspectives in Glasgow, Scottish Highlands, and beyond. What I had never expected was to be on this side of the camera and talk. I have said this previously. There have been a number of occasions when I thought that I should come on this side and record, but seeing people like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, Mr. Beast, these are YouTubers. These are the people you look up to. You never think that you could be one of those YouTubers saying, "Hello, everyone. My name is KT Perspective." Of course, you don't think that. Just a normal guy in Glasgow trying to make everyone happy by capturing amazing perspectives. But 8 years later, finally, yeah, two people reached out to me and they helped me to make my first video of which was titled Why I Love Photography. Things took off in a way that I never thought it would. 84 subscribers. Now you may say, oh, it's a small number, it's not a great number. It's a brilliant number. 84 people saw me, subscribe to me, watch people comment, give me impressions that I never thought I would. It's a very different platform. YouTube is not like TikTok or Instagram. There's no, at least the long form videos are not like for people with short attention span. So people are not just scrolling out unless you're into shorts game. I prefer the long form videos. I thought let's talk today about my experience, skills that I have learned, what I'm planning to do ahead, and share with you some numbers. So, my idea today is to show you some statistics on my computer. But before I do that, I need to thank my sponsor of these 16 videos. Wink, wink. It's me. My wallet has taken a long. I may have heart attack in number of occasions. But yeah, YouTube is something that is a very long form game. If you are into YouTube and you think that you'll have overnight success, that doesn't happen. So thank you to myself for holding this long. And I think I'll be sponsoring myself for some time in the future. But let's get back to the statistics and show you some numbers. Throw you some numbers. Let's go. So here we are. This is my channel, Pixel and Perspective by Kunal. I've already changed the name. But let's see if this sticks. But these are the videos, 16 videos. I am super proud to say that I've tried quite a lot of things over the last 3 months, and that's what the first few months are, to experiment different type of videos, talking to the camera, POV type videos, story times, mobile photography, general advice like losing motivation, challenging yourself to do something you would never do, and yeah, talking about social media, which is my most recent. I mean, you can see I've literally used, that's my kitchen, that's my living room, this is a new office space. I've literally used all corners of this living room. But that's what the life of YouTuber is, isn't it? But what I wanted to show you, without wasting any time, let's go on the YouTube studio. This is what I see as a creator, not as a viewer, but this is what I wanted to show you. So this is the first page that I see whenever I go to my YouTube studio, my most recent video and how it's performing compared to the last 10 videos. Currently it's dying down. Of course, when you're starting, your videos are not supposed to gather a lot of views unless you have making something which is very viral. No one is able to crack down what works, what doesn't. So we try different things. So this is what I see right now. But what I wanted to do is to show you in analytics. can pronounce properly, analytics. So these are all the videos that I have posted. It shows how much the videos had been watched, average view per duration, what the views has been. I think this is for the last 28 days only, but let's go to the lifetime. Lifetime for me is just 3 months, but yeah. So that's what it shows. My channel was started probably in June 3rd of June 2024. I think I posted something, but I wasn't serious. As I said, I have started and quit it so many times. So there was a big blank period before I started to post. Yeah, all the videos that you see here. So it shows 5,000 views, 100 hours, 84 subscribers. But this big 5,000 views is a bit misleading, which I'll tell you why later. So let's go month by month. My first month on the YouTube, I gained 1,500 views, over 37 watch hours and 49 subscribers. Look at this, 999% more than the previous. I mean, of course, it's supposed to show that I didn't post anything. So, but it's good to see that figure, and because you will never see that figure going down the line. So, but I posted 4 videos, and this is what the views were in the first month itself, which is when you post the first video, obviously you get a lot of attention depending on if you're sharing the links to your friends and families. Brings a lot of existing people who already know you from friends, from social media, for your family. So that gathers a lot of attention. So that's the initial surge of views I got. Then in March, this is where I want to talk about, because few things I did wrong, and that's something I should share with you. So 2,800 views compared to previous one, which is almost double the views, but this is not something I'm very proud of, and I had to do a course correction. Something might have backfired for me now, but I'll see how it works. So along with long form videos, you see this two big peaks here. This is not something, I mean, you would see this and you say, oh, that's a great thing. 860 views on a one single day, 460 views on a single day. That video was not a long form video, was rather a short video, and it brings a lot of people who are used to seeing short forms. I would say more than 95% of the people that visit your channel through short form are used to seeing shorts with a short attention span, like TikTok or Instagram Reels. People are not used to seeing long form videos. That's why I said YouTube is a very different way of content creation as compared to TikTok and Instagram. So people who are visiting those may subscribe to your channel, but then there's an expectation that you would only show them short form content, which is not my agenda. That was my idea, was to try it, and I was very excited to see 860 views. That's amazing. It is not amazing. It is not good, because what happened was after that, you see this big decline for the rest of the month. It's not that no one watched it, but compared to 860 views, 42 views, 27 views, 15 views, I mean, that was painful, because people were expecting me to post more short form content, but I was posting long form content and they were not used to it. And it's only when I started seeing YouTube videos of people saying, don't go for shorts if long form content is your main goal. At least not when you're starting out YouTube, because of course you will have an expectation. Once your channel is established, people know who you are, then it's an additional tool. You can use it to your advantage. People will still come because they know what kind of content you post, and this is something which is an addition. So lesson learned. I hope it has not backfired. Let's see, I have deleted the short form videos and I'm focusing on just long form content. My goal has always been to build a community of people with whom I can share my work over long form videos, but also can share whatever lessons I have learned or learning during this course of YouTube channel. So I hope it's not too late. It's just first 3 months, so I think I'm being a little paranoid, thinking that this is it. My time on YouTube is done. No, it's okay. So in April, then came back. The views dropped drastically because of that initial surge from short form content. But watch time hours was still okay, and people were still subscribing to my channel. People were still watching. So that's fine. It's okay. And let's see more. So this is an advanced mode of seeing the analytics. What I would like to show is the moment I posted my first video on 1st of February, but that doesn't mean that after that the video dies down. Your video continuously generates impressions. Depending on those impressions, how people react to it, through the click-through rate, YouTube AI comes to know whether to keep recommending videos on a maybe on a smaller scale, but keep recommending them. And second important thing is, when a person comes to watch your most recent video, generally this human psychology says that they would still go and click another video of yours if they liked, let's say, the first 60 seconds or first 90 seconds of the video. They would immediately go to your profile and see what else you have created. Now, depending on if you have created videos around a common theme, then it would entice the viewer to see further. But if you have created a video, like today I've created a video about photography, but tomorrow I create a video about real estate, and day after tomorrow I create about some gaming thing, that's gonna irritate the viewer and just go away and not return back, because he or she might assume that's not what you're not serious about or what you're doing. So my aim is to try different things, but different things under the same umbrella, which is photography, life lessons, around the same realm of content creation, but not divert away too much. But as I go ahead in my content creation journey, this broadness will narrow down, and I hope to have a much narrow niche. I'm just taking the advantage of first few months to see what else can I do, what else can I create, whether talking to the camera or being on the field, talking to people, interviewing them, podcast, documentary. I'm trying different things, but again, it is under the same umbrella of content creation / photography. So that's about it. But yeah, 40,000 impressions. I mean, YouTube is just beautiful, beautiful website. Showing your videos when literally you're nobody. Nobody. But yeah, they are showing it to people. Click-through rate. I don't know if I've shared this, but so what is impression click-through rate? 4.3% is good. Generally, if you have a click-through rate of 1 to 2% is when you need to worry. Above 2 to 5, 3 to 5% is okay. Above 5 is brilliant. Some videos have been 12%, which is great. What is click-through rate? So it is a click-through rate means a combination of your title and your thumbnail entices the viewer to click on that link. So let's say if your video by YouTube has been shown to 100 people, out of 100 people, if 4 people decided to click, you may think that's a small number, but it's actually quite a big number. Your video is amongst like 40-50 other videos around it, and if the person is still clicking on it, leaving the rest of the 39-40 videos, it's a brilliant achievement. So if only 4 people click out of those 100, YouTube is going to recommend it even further. So your thumbnail design and your title is the most important. I'm an Indian, so I'm a big fan of curries. So if you go to a restaurant and you order something and it comes which looks absolutely mushy or bland, even though it might be the most tastiest thing you might have, but I wouldn't know because it's not looking great. It's the same thing. It's a human psychology. If you look at something and you it's looking very nice, you would automatically click on it, or the title which like say, oh my god, what is this about, I want to know what is going on, so you click on it. But good impression click through rate is just the step number one. You need to still go further ahead in and make sure your first 30 seconds justifies what you have claimed in your title. If you say that I gained $1 million, I will tell you how to gain $1 million in 1 month, and then you click on the video and then you say that, oh, you can try this and try that and work hard and this, then it's a clickbait video, right? As it's not what you're doing or claiming on your thumbnail. People would go back and it would give an indication to YouTube that, oh, people, it's not what it seems as it's on the thumbnail. So they will stop recommending your videos. And if it goes on, then YouTube will stop recommending videos altogether. So need to be very careful with these things. And these are the things you learn: thumbnail design, title, first 30 seconds as a hook to catch people, and creating good content. You don't have to have the best cinematography to create YouTube videos. Like, this is my front facing camera of my iPhone. Uh, it's a good backdrop. It doesn't have to be the best one. I'm not like having any makeup or anything. Normal clothes I'm wearing. It is enough. My audio is clear. As long as what I'm sharing is might help few people, that is more than enough. So yeah, that's my main lesson, is that the videos have been gathering views over 3 months. Even though it doesn't matter when they were posted, it's continuously gathering impressions. So keep posting. The one basic mistake I have learned from my content creation journey is, even though I say post consistently, I have never posted consistently, which means that uh, I do post once a week, but I never post on the same day. So I'm hoping 1st of May 2025. Please tell me if I posted on 1st May 2025, because the last video I posted on last Thursday at 6 o'clock. So I'm hoping this goes on again. If it doesn't, it's a big embarrassing moment. Kunal, you should have posted exactly at the same day of the week. But yeah, that's my number one lesson: post consistently on the same day at the same time. Why, you may ask? Because it builds an expectation of to the people that I need to wait on Thursday at 6 p.m. Kunal's video is going to come out, new channel. So when people wait, it gives the initial surge to your views, which gets recommended to a much wider audience. If people don't know, you people will come at random time, because they don't know when your next video is coming. So that's number one lesson. Number two lesson is, you need to be patient. YouTube is a long game. If you're in to get monetized quickly, it's never gonna happen. It should never be your goal. You will fail miserably. I'm sorry to say that. You need to keep creating content, good content. Keep learning from each mistake. There was one of the interviews of Mr. Beast who said very clearly that create 100 videos first, then come and talk to me about views and subscribers. And when you're doing that, the first 10 videos and the next 10 videos, which each of those videos try to work on something and make it better each time. When I started posting videos, I just wrote something on my thumbnail, just which was one of the brand photos my friend took. So I wrote something on it. That was my YouTube title. Wildlife photography, that was the easiest title I could think of. But while going ahead, I started working on those titles. I started working on my thumbnails, and so on and so on. The sound became important. Wireless mic became important. Image may not be the best, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the best. People have been recording on 720p, and it sometimes feels even nostalgic. So the image may not be the most important thing, but the sound is. Your sound has to be crystal clear. If they can't hear you, they won't be interested. So with each of those, I have been learning. I'm recording on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is actually the most important advice I should give you. You don't need to have the most costliest camera. This thing of the gas of gear acquisition syndrome. I need to have big cameras. I need to have FX3, FX9, FX6 to record the most cinematic YouTube videos. No, you don't. Mobile phone is more than enough. Have good content and be consistent. That will take care of itself. So going down the line, it doesn't. My computer can't hold that much power to process these videos. That's why I record at 4K on my mobile, but then process at 1080p on my computer, so that my computer doesn't shut down, and it has shut down on me. So it's old. Hopefully, in a couple of months' time or next year, I will be able to upgrade it again. But yes, that was it. That was the whole video about. I have completed 3 months on YouTube, and what I'm looking forward to is to create more amazing content. My aim, my ultimate aim is to do something around documentary filmmaking. How I do it, what do I do it, what I'm doing next week, what I'm doing in next month. Just wait, good things are happening. I'm surprising myself in ways that I never thought I would, but that could only be possible by the reactions that you guys have given me over the last 3 months. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for making my 3 months so special. Take care of yourself. Keep smiling, keep shooting. Don't be disappointed. It's a long road ahead, and we will get success. Take care. Bye.